Notepad++, Ctrl-S does not save, instead inserts, DC3, Ctrl-F inserts, ACK. I've been using Notepad++ more as my primary code editor. Just a few minutes ago, however, I accidentally pressed some combination of keys, no idea what I pressed, and suddenly my standard shortcut keys no longer work. When I press Ctrl-S, it doesn't save my document, instead it inserts this funky little DC3 character, looks like a rounded black rectangle with white text inside. When I press Ctrl-F, the find key, I get a similar ACK symbol. The only answer I've found on the web has to do with changing your shortcut key mappings, however my shortcut key mappings have not changed at all, they are still set as they should be, with Ctrl-S mapping to save and Ctrl-F mapping to find. I've clearly switched to some bizarre alternate key mode, but I have no idea what that might be or how to get rid of it. Update, I've played around a bit more to see what other shortcuts are broken. So far, they all seem to be, except for the Windows standard ones like Ctrl-X and Ctrl-V. Here's a sampling.
Okay, this is pretty pathetic. But it's possible some other moron could run into this issue, so I feel justified in posting. A few minutes ago I did a replace all in my current document. Apparently, the dialog window informing me that hash occurrences were replaced was hidden under another window, so I never closed it. And apparently, when that little window remains open, pressing shortcut keys with the main editor window and focus causes those funky results. It's strange behavior, to be sure, but it's still a pretty noobish scenario. Ah well.
Check the language bar. It's possible you set the language or keyboard differently for that application. Do any other applications have this issue?
I had a similar issue just now caused by a different problem. Make sure your file is not set to read only. Smile.
As an add-on to Brian's answer. Old Notepad++ bug when you have any pop-ups open. This seems to be an old bug inside Notepad++. The first report I found was from 2010, this URL. Here is a video demo with solution from 2016, this URL. Here is a thread on the NPP forums from 2018, this URL. I found 2 bug reports that mention DC3. Unfortunately none of them ended up fixing anything. This URL error dialog disables keyboard shortcuts number 2818, this URL box command line arguments not on top number 4067. And as for the Brian's table, I guess, the ASCII table, in hex, is here. And I think what happens when Ctrl-W inserts F is that ASCII W0 by 57 loses 0 by 40 and turns into 0 by 17 F. There seems to be a negative 0 by 40, decimal 64, offset in all cases. Except Ctrl-A, but I think Brian may have mixed that up with Ctrl-S instead. Brian's table maps Ctrl-A to DC3, but all the other reports I have read map Ctrl-S to DC3 instead. This URL. Details regarding the relationship between Ctrl-W, 0 by 17 and 0 by 57. This URL. This is where to support the channel. Please consider subscribing.